Alright, this is an example of an addition word problem that students will be seeing in 3rd grade. The word problem is, a school library has 1,573 Spanish books. It has 2,429 more English books than Spanish books. How many English books does the library have? Now the first thing I'm going to do when I'm looking at this problem is underline the key information. So the first thing I will underline is 1,573 Spanish books, and I'll also underline 2,429 more English books than Spanish books. Next, I'm going to write a key for myself at the bottom to include the key for what I'll be answering in the question. So I'm looking for how many English books the library has, so I'm going to create a line and use the label English books. So I'm going to leave that down here for myself. The next thing I'm going to do is create my bar model. This will help me visualize the problem. So I'm going to make a label SB for Spanish books, and there were 1,573 Spanish books. So I'm going to create a bar to show that value. I'm going to write the value inside of that bar. So it's 1,573. Now, I need to create another bar to represent English books as well. So I'm going to put the EB here to represent English books, and I'm going to look back into my word problem. There were 2,429 more English books than Spanish books. So I know my bar is actually going to be longer than the Spanish books line bar because there are more English books. Okay, now I'm going to split my English books bar to represent what I know from the word problem. I know that there are 2,429 more English books than Spanish books. So this is representing the value here, this bar right here. Now this lines up with this bar up top, so I'm going to plug that value here because they are equal. So it's 1,573. And my objective in this problem is to find out how many total English books were here. So now I have these two values, and to get that total value, I'm going to add them together. So I have 1,573 plus 2,429. So I have 3 ones plus 9 ones, and that equals 12 ones. 1 10 plus 7 tens plus 2 tens equals 10 tens, so I need to regroup again. I have 100 plus 5 hundreds plus 4 hundreds, and that equals 10 hundreds, so I have to regroup again. And my final step in this addition problem is 1,000 plus 1,000 plus 2,000, and that equals 4,000s. So I'm going to take that sum and plug it in down here, and my final answer will be 4,002 English books.